if you go to jail, does that ever happen more?
Well,
Never again.
what do you mean? If you go to jail, do you never get out?
Yes.
No, of course you get out. You're already out. You're out. You never have to go back to jail. You don't have to go back to jail anymore.
Yes. Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Now you're going to be in like five-star home, beautiful home, 5-star, everything you want around you. Yes. And just love and just everything you want. No more jail. No more jail, yeah.
That's where she was. She disappeared.
She disappeared. She did. But she's come back now. She's come back.
Come back.
Yes.
And you said, and didn't have again.
She didn't have to go back to jail ever again, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, that's great.
That's great, right?
That's right.
No.
So that's where he disappeared.
Yeah, that's where she disappeared.
Yes.
Down the memory hole, yes.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Fully after she's
Yes.
gone into jail.
Yes.
She couldn't understand what keep it. It wouldn't be one of the city. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good?
When it's a school, and you dread it.
You dread it.
You never want to have that feeling. You never wanted it.
You never wanted to have that feeling. It is like school. It's like boarding school. That's what would happen the last time that we were there. That was the last straw for me. They told you off. That registered nurse telling you off. How dare he? It is like school. No, you don't deserve to be humiliated like that ever again. I can't leave you there. They don't know how to look after you. They don't know how to respect you. They don't even know how to do their job. I was just like, I said to him, look, my mother has Alzheimer's. Aren't you trained to deal with this? But no, they're just trained to ring the doctor and get medication. That's what they're trained. Or just to sort of set up a situation of like chastisement, humiliation, bullying, lack of redress. And then as you get more and more enraged, well, that's just another reason to get you medicated. It's a big plot. Forget it. So you don't ever have to go back to jail. No. You didn't agree to it. It was a false imprisonment. False imprisonment, okay?
Yeah. Also, you don't think about him getting there. You went to jail. Was he gone? No. I didn't sure whether you were in there or not.
Yeah, I know.
You just couldn't. You lost him, and you got in probably that major shock.
Major shocked?
Yeah.
Every day shocked?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
All your
That's
rights
right.
taken away.
Yeah.
We're doing your showers now.
That's right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What about when that nurse Anna said,
Yeah.
oh, something like, guess, I love your mother. And it was just like really sickening. And I was like, oh, please,
And
you're
Dad-
doing a
Dad
job.
pulled you off,
Huh?
did he?
Did he what?
Did he pull you? Oh. Did he pull you up? Did he?
Oh, yeah.
You think that's so?
Yeah.
Go to
They're
jail.
bullies. They had no right to put you in jail.
You don't get any at all, that's why.
Oh, yeah, because in jail you got no rights, you got no money.
Yeah, pulled you up. That's it.
No, you're out of
You
jail
got-
now and you're getting your money back.
Yeah,
And I'm just writing a letter to the public guardian,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah,
Let them know.
yeah,
Mum's out of jail. Now she'd like her money, please.
yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, if Trish sending the police yesterday, I mean, really, they were lovely though. They're normal men. It was so nice to meet normal men. They were
Thank you.
embarrassed. They were embarrassed. They were nice. They were normal. Lovely. Gave me faith. It's given me faith. There are white hats out there, darling. And they know that you were falsely imprisoned. But look what happened to Jesus. They crucified him. And he was innocent.
Who do I do?
Jesus. Same thing happened to Jesus.
Yeah, Go to
So you're in good company, darling. But how interesting that that's how you perceive it in jail. My mother's words, you know.
hello.
Well, you were in there for 7 weeks.
And everyone knew it.
Everybody was part of it. We were outnumbered, like totally outnumbered, like 20 to 1. But you know, it was killing you and sort of killing me too. You know, and we knew it. That's why you were so angry when I went back last, when I picked you up from after.
How long for jail?
How long for jail? You're not in jail anymore. You're out on bail. You're out on bail. You and baby, you're both out.
Right.
What about baby getting kidnapped in jail for 4 weeks? Who took baby? Probably the pedophile elite. See, the thing about that, such an uncontrolled space, is that things like that can happen and it can be blamed on the demented people, but we don't know if it's the demented people. What if there are plants on staff? I'm sorry. You know, you need to be in a controlled environment where nothing crazy can happen. Not high care, because that's not a controlled environment. That's a controlling environment. That's a lockdown. That's like solitary confinement in jail. And that's how you perceive it. And I spent 14 hours a day with you on site, and that's how it is. Yep. With our camera as our witness. So no, that, you know, they've traumatized me badly. They've traumatized you very, very badly. And they're not allowed to do it anymore. So anyway, well, we had a jailbreak. We had a jailbreak. But when the police came, they didn't come to carry us away. They were lovely. They just came to make sure that you were sleeping peacefully, because they were really kind policemen. And they love their mothers, and they love their wives, and they love their baby girls. And they believe that mother belongs at home, the daughter who loves her and who knows how to look after her most.
Yeah.
So they're good men. They're good men. They gave me hope, actually, I've got to say. Only takes, well, it really only takes one good man to give you hope, but a couple of good men, a couple of good fellas in blue, who, you know, that's sort of like, that was really nice. So maybe Jesus sent them, darling. But, you know, yeah, it's going to take a little while to unpack the fact that you've just had a stint in jail. That's correct. We both have. We both have, darling. And that's why we're catching up on sleep. We're just sort of laying, you're laying in bed here just processing what's gone on. I'm cleaning up.
Is he in jail?
Who, Dad? Well, sort of, but he doesn't really know it, so it's not a crisis. He's not, I don't know, Dad is. We just have to be in a position where we feel safe and happy enough that we can bring the love to Dad.
What's his name?
John Kennedy. Maybe, you know, when we're safe and happy, we can bring him a little bit of home to where he is. And, you know, that's what I'm praying for. Because he doesn't, he's you know, I think he's just, like, I don't even think he cares that he's, I don't know. I think he's just so tired. He just wants to sleep. So, and it's not good for him to be moved, but you have to be in a safe space so you can actually start relaxing and, you know, enjoying your phases of Alzheimer's, because they're not only going to bring new challenges, they're going to bring new miracles. It's going to bring new gifts of grace. And these people are getting in the way of our grace. And you know, it's so funny too, I was thinking, Fritz Springmeier talks about this, that how 5 is the satanic number of death, and how you have 5 children, and how maybe those sorcerers wouldn't have had the same power over you if you'd only had 4. And that how they booked you into the nursing home on the 5th of the 5th. So that's like double death, the 5th of the 5th. But I was also thinking that grace, that 5 is the Christian number of grace. And that with prayer and with God maybe guiding us, we can turn death into grace. Or God can turn death into grace through us, through prayer. I got this idea. So, you know, it's not over. It's not over.
When you're away, when you guys be on.
And you know what else? Where we're moving into is number 25. And that's 5 times 5.
That's right, yeah.
Right?
I remember that.
So, you know, you've got to,
It's always like,
you know, I don't care about this numbers thing, but I know how they think, and I know how they, but I also know that God works in mysterious ways, and that God has the power to turn their own witchcraft on its head, you know? Like God gives us the power to tread on snakes and scorpions. Oh, and you know, we've had a lot to tread on. Well, we feel a little bit bitten. But the thing is, even though we did that time in jail, we're still alive, we still have hope, and we just have to keep praying that God takes us to our home in a really safe way, and that God gives you your money back so it can look after you properly, and that God protects us through this Rum Rebellion. I don't know. That just came out of me.
me.
Oh, darling, you're 4th generation Australian. You're a national treasure.
Yeah.
You're the great-granddaughter
You
of
might lose
Octavia
your
Hamilton.
job.
I know, I might lose my job. I'll never lose my job. Because the thing is, they can't sack me because I work for free.
Well, I kept quiet about it. That's a good thing. Later about it and bring it up. You wonder how you get out of it.
Well, the thing is, there's a lot of them. And you've got like 3 children for a start who are constantly scheming. But, you know, like, we just have to, like, the thing is, you cannot, like, do they really want you to be in a situation that's torturing you? And, you know, I've just put out the latest video.
You got my tooth.
Well, you know, it's pretty obvious you're being tortured there. So anyone who thinks that that's okay to take you back there,
Oh, that's
you know,
bad manners.
very bad manners. We think they have very bad
Oh,
manners,
that's good. That's good.
and they're not our friend. Because we only have friends with good manners.
Well, they made that was part of the sin, the problem.
Not enough manners.
You don't do it to showing off with the whole India.
Too many show-offs, too many petty power pushers.
Tough.
Tough? Oh my gosh, military-industrial strength.
That's
Hideous.
well, they could idea. I think so. It's the biggest. Yeah.
It's amazing what you've survived, Gwenny. It's amazing what you survived. You're a legend. You're a legend. You're epic. Epic. You are epic, darling. Epic. Yes, you are. And you're such a testimony to Jesus. You really are. I mean, look at you, 85.
It's great.
No makeup, no facelift, gloriously gorgeous. Glowing. But The facial helps. Let's finish it.
Kenny, Kenny doesn't do anything, does he?
Kenny.
Hey?
I don't know. Funny you think of Kenny.